Thank you. Yes.
Welcome, Miss. We'll go to Pool Bay City, the capital of the cosmos. They all say that, don't they, wherever you go. Listen, my questions are boring, so...
Are you sure they're boring?
Yeah, I think so. Really
I'll be a judge of that.
But anyway, okay, thank you. We may as well get them over at the start.
Okay.
But if you can answer a different one, if you think so, and one you made up that you read on TV a lot. Listen, when we were children, we do pretend. Did you do a lot of Let's Pretend? And has it, does it have any bearing on the acting profession later? Does it help or what?
As children, we pretend.
Yeah.
And as a child, did I pretend? And did it have any bearing later on my craft?
Yeah, is it the same thing, quite different, nothing to do with it?
Well, I reckon I pretended. I was one of 8 children. I pretended I belonged to a different family. We grew up in the bowels of the countryside, the agrarian countryside of Iowa, which is the heartland of America. I have a very dramatic Irish Catholic family. Yes, I did exercise my imagination, but not unduly because my mother was an artist. So I learned very young to put the creative energy somewhere. And I would say it went to the acting very, very, very soon. I'm all for the imagination, but I would say this to anyone, especially this child in a coma. Start reading. We read when we were very young, and that opens up the imagination like nothing else. But what a wonderful question. Not remotely boring, was it? Very smart, wasn't it?
Thank you very much. Is there a couple more I can get in, or have I got to go now?
I don't know. It's up to the authorities.
They didn't drag me
Go
away,
ahead,
so...
shoot.
Okay, cheers. In Dubuque, Iowa?
Dubuque. He gave it the French pronunciation. Yes, okay. Not since it was founded by Julien Dubuque has it been called Dubuque.
Ah.
We call it Dubuque. Born on a bluff, yes. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, what about...
I looked on the web and it has a name, the Five Flags Theatre. What was these 5 flags? The theatre they got. It's a 5 Flags Theatre. There was that
I
since you were there. Okay.
I'm surprised they have 5 flags in Iowa. Yes, yes.
Listen, there's that saying, those who can do, those who cannot teach. Does that apply to critics? What do you think of critics?
Critics?
Yeah.
How do you spell critic? Is this vodka? Don't get me started on critics. But I'm a long way from home, aren't I? Those who can't criticize. No, I don't. Critics are tough, especially when you're an actor. You can't win with them. And anyway, all criticism, constructive or otherwise, I think is not nearly as interesting as simply engaging completely.
Fine, right. Finally, do you support the real space program, NASA and stuff?
Of course I do.
Dig that?
Of course I do.
Excellent. Thank you
Why
very
wouldn't
much.
I? Yes. I thank you. It's very hard to part. Those were very interesting questions, weren't they? Weren't they, Captain? Why do you choose those colors? You're not talking to me today. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You're looking nice. Were you up very, very late last night?
Yes, I was, and I had a lot of difficulty falling asleep. So, just to, make it even worse. Anyway, just
So try to stay awake for the next 30 seconds. Okay. Yes, go.
Well,
But I think you two have to bend down a little bit.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Down a bit.
Okay, is that better? Not better, just sound better.
What is it, darling? I can't.
Well, Star Trek Voyager.
Star Trek Voyager.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite Star Trek installment. So
It's your favorite series.
Star Trek installment, yeah. So it's pretty exciting to see.
It's the best thing you've ever seen.
Oh, for a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, I have a.
When I'm finished with him. Go on. Come on.
I have a technical question.
A technical question.
Okay.
That's what they all say. Yeah, go on.
Well, let's say for the sake of argument, right?
For the sake of what?
Argument. I'm talking
I think
hypothetically.
he's still drinking. For the sake of argument, yes.
You're a world-famous writer, and everyone thinks you're great, you're amazing, and it's a great honour if you ever write, I don't know, an episode of Star Trek Voyager or Star Trek Enterprise,
Okay.
you know. But you're great, yeah, that's amazing. Everyone will watch the show just because you've written an episode. But
He's a writer.
if, like me, you're a completely unknown writer that no one's ever heard of, but you want to write a Star Trek story, how do you convince the people that you've got what it takes to do just as well as a well-known writer?
I think she wants to answer your question. That's hard. That's hard, because I have no doubt that you are very talented.
Yes,
I can see it in the way you're standing. In the piercing gaze of your beautiful blue eyes. And in the intelligence of your remarks. Pray. Write it. Edit it. Have your friends and people who you think are a little smarter than perhaps even you are. Critique it. I know I just said that. I'm refuting that. And try to find somebody in the United States at Paramount or one of the main studios who could get you could get the script into a reader's room. This is diabolical. I cannot give you any guidance in this regard because in a funny kind of way, I'm in your same position. I'm writing something now myself, and I'm a complete novice at it, and I don't know the business aspects of it. But send it to Paramount and write on the outside, right? Kate Mulgrew wishes you to produce this ASAP because I am a genius. All right?
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye-bye.